the short film that you then made into the feature George Washington, or at least was the inspiration for George Washington, seemed to me to be somehow an outgrowth of the fact that, you know, as a film student, you were really forced to go out and seek interesting locations because you might not have had the facilities in a new film program to, say, shoot on stages or something like that. So I'm curious how much of the film, Pleasant Grove, came out of the fact that you had to go and look and find things that were already there.
I'd say all of it. It was interesting, like, when I was in film school, all my short films were all comedies, and I decided to take a stab at doing a drama, and it was not a very good movie. This movie, Pleasant Grove, it was kind of my failure of my 4 years in college, and I was always kind of hard on myself, real hard on myself about it, because I had found this place in this neighborhood with these great voices and people and this amazing energy. And at my school, you know, without having a lot of the resources that I'm sure you guys have access to in terms of casting and locations and sets to build and stages and all that stuff, you have to see what's available. And it really fit a lot of kind of what I'm interested in and what I've always liked to view as more of a naturalistic kind of, you know, a manipulated naturalism type of environmental movie. So you just look at what's cool, and you wander around and you think, okay, well, I can't build this thing that's in my head necessarily because I don't have the money, don't have the facility to do it, but there's this amazing building over here that thinks that should be the backdrop, or there's these great kids that, you know, have something really interesting to say. I think it'd be cool to make a movie and write it for them, and then let them put it in their own words and not be so hard on it. So you're not dealing with, like, trained actors. I mean, my school did have a drama program, but there are a lot of kids that like to project their voice and, like, stand akimbo and stand up straight and look good, and they're all, like, ripped and worked out a lot. And those are weird people to make movies about. So for me, I mean, people make great ones about them, or with them, involving them, collaborating with them, expanding them, desiring them. But for me, I just like the dude with the turkey tits that's up in the movie and he's little, you know, doughy and, you know, like, I don't like that awesome with my shirt off. I'm more interested in those people. I'm more interested in the locations that have, you know, asbestos and you shouldn't be there because you'll get you might get scratched up or something. And I'm, you know, a little bit more lived in. You know, the thing that's really hard is, you know, when people are trying to age things and make it look old and worn and rough and tumble. It's just like, just go find something dirty and shoot there. Like, well, she doesn't want to step over on that, or he's afraid he might get bit by a snake. Hire a different actor. Come on. So you just I think when you look at what's around you and you kind of cater to that a little bit rather than having these expectations when you're just trying to get everybody to fit your vision. Like, just open your eyes a little bit more. You find something cool to shoot.